Get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Work it. Get it. Get it. Let's get it. Poppin', let's get it. What's poppin'?
Nothing. You picked a good time because I magically woke up and realized I did not like the temperature of my room, so you were in luck because I was asleep beforehand.
Right, right. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it though. So let's get to it. So you feel like opposites attract?
Sometimes.
Okay. Are you attracted to guys who are opposite of you?
Mm, No, honestly. Well, mm, most of the time I attract guys that are similar to me.
Right,
And
right.
then at that point, that kind of tends to be my attraction, which is not the best thing.
You feel like are you attracted to guys that you want?
Mm, yes. But then years back, I was like, okay, well, maybe I should stop doing that. And then I realized it really don't make much of a difference.
Mm. You say it'll make a difference. Okay, okay.
It doesn't, because at the end of the day, like, I mean, there's been times where I've given dudes a chance that were like on my ass for a bit, and then I'm like, now why did I do that?
Mm.
Because then they get comfortable, and then they get to feeling some type of way, and then they get to acting up.
Right, right, right. You feel like social media made dating difficult or easier?
Mm, I mean, there's pros and cons about it. Because let me tell you, as far as social media, you guys, I've run into situations where you got some people that hide their girlfriends and or wives on their Facebook, but they single on Twitter, they single on TikTok, and single on Instagram.
I'm glad you mentioned that. We're gonna get into that right quick. So slow down. Let's go. Let's get into this. Do you believe if you in a relationship or married, you should post your significant other, your person, your spouse on social media?
Mm, it all depends because some people don't like to be posted.
Do you like being posted?
Mm, you don't gotta post me all the time, but at least once, or I'll just hack your shit my damn self
How you
on
know
it.
how to hack though? How you hack?
At that point, he'll willingly give me his phone, and I'll just post. As soon as you hand me that phone, I'm posting myself on your social media.
Okay, okay. Why do you feel like you
Like
got
you
to
could
give that?
post one photo, but like you don't gotta do the whole full video experience and the rest of that shit.
But why do you need other people validation, other people approval for? Why?
It's not always about having other people's validation or approval. I mean, I personally like to post it just because sometimes it helps get some of those people that are in my DMs to stay in their lane.
I know why they in your DMs.
I know too.
Why you think they in your DMs?
First things first, my TikTok. Second, my Twitter. Third, what I post.
I think because they posted because you got a fat ass though. That's why I think they posted that in your DMs. You got a fat ass. Is that the reason why?
Yeah,
Okay.
for the
Your
most
body
part.
natural? Are you natural?
What?
Your body.
Yeah, that's all mine.
Okay. You say you got Twitter. You must be a porn star. Do you do OnlyFans if you got Twitter?
Why would you just assume I gotta be a porn star because I got Twitter? Honestly, respectfully, I got my Twitter back after fighting for my Twitter because
You didn't
at
answer
one
my
point in my
question. Man,
I'm
you
not a
giving me
porn
food.
star, sir.
Do you have OnlyFans?
Not anymore. I had one for tour content.
Why,
It was great money.
why you looking all over there to the east and the west? I'm right here. I'm right here. Look at me. You
No.
looking, you looking at east and west. Nah.
Cause I'm,
When
okay,
women
cause
start looking, when women look east and west, they lying. I know when women lying.
no. So there's lines, right? Cause yeah, no, I'm not a porn star. Um, does my gallery look like it? Well, my hidden looks like it, but yeah, no.
So you say you was posting twerk content on your Twitter?
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's like shorts and t-shirt, rest of that stuff. Because TikTok kept banning me at one point. So I used to spend a.
it kept doing what? What did TikTok do? Slow down. What did TikTok keep doing?
They kept banning me. I kept
Why you
getting
think it was banning you?
so because of my size. So people in smaller with a smaller shape can do the twerking and the rest of that, and it's perfectly fine. But people got mad because they felt like I was getting away with stuff for a little bit when most people don't know how to just go ahead and appeal when their video gets taken down. Because people don't, you would be surprised how many people don't know, oh, if your video gets taken down, appeal it. Half the time they'll give it back to you. Well, a lot of the time they didn't give it back to me because, yeah, my shape and how I run my mouth. That's
Okay. We gonna come back to that later. Okay, so you got any posted on social media? Do you post your man on social media?
one man.
I'm saying when you're in a relationship.
So let me know when that happens.
I'm saying when you was in your previous relationship, did you post your man consistently?
He didn't want to be.
Did that make you feel some type of way?
No, I respect your privacy.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
not posting.
Well, you know they say a private life is a happy life.
Sometimes it is.
How tall are you?
5'3",
Okay. Oh, how much you weigh?
325.
Okay. 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 You comfortable with that?
Shit, it's 20 pounds less than I previously was
Okay.
from birth control. So, shit.
Oh, women got to stop blaming that damn birth control for making them do that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. We're not gonna do, man. When you come on here, we ain't gonna bullshit. I call out bullshit on here. That birth control do not help women lose weight. That's why there's a gym out there that y'all can go to for health reasons.
I listening to I need the most from birth control.
Tell everybody what a BBW is.
A BBW is a big, beautiful woman. It's a term that it was more of a term that they came out on the porn side, and from there, society started to accept it. But nowadays, I feel some kind of way about society when it comes to bigger women, just because you got some people on social media that do it simply for clout, and then you got some that actually want to be with the bigger woman. And then it's like people are finally starting to get out of their shells, because you got those that, yeah, they fuck with big women, but they wanted to keep it on the low because they were afraid their friends would make fun of them, not knowing hell your friends was in my DMs too.
Now I look at it like this. I mean, if you want to be your size, then size. I ain't here to shame body shaming that, but don't. But I feel like at your weight, you should be a lot smaller. Though, don't you feel like that can cause health concerns being at a such kind of like at your weight though that could cause health concerns being overweight or whatever you might add could cause
That's
health
why I work
concerns.
on it.
Huh?
That's why I work on it.
Okay. Okay.
So
How
if
often
you
you go to?
spend no more time on my TikTok, most of the things they'll say is they'll be like, "Oh, where's that thing you normally have around your waist, or where's your best friend at?"
No, I'm tired of y'all using that waist trainer. That is cheating. Y'all need to stop that shit.
See, there you go, assuming. Who said it was a fucking waist trainer?
Whoa. Cut it. Would you?
The thing around my waist they're referring to is my infinity hula hoop.
What is it?
You've never see, that's a funny thing. I found it on TikTok and most people haven't heard of it. So it's like this circular belt with like links attached to it. And then there's a ball attached to it. And your goal is to keep that ball spinning. I try to do 30 minutes a day. And honestly, at a certain point, I got to quit because either my core hurts too bad or my legs get to fucking shaking.
How
You
often
know,
you go to the gym? How
out
often
of,
do you go to? How many times a week do you go to the gym?
I don't know, Jim. I do home workouts for right now just because my scheduling. Like right now, on a day like today,
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm technically supposed to be sleeping because I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then I still got to find time to get sleep in between there. So at that point, since I knew I wasn't going to have much time to go to the gym, I got weights at the house.
Mm.
So I have no excuse to say I'm out today. Nah, the shit's at the house. But you better get up and work out. Got my alarm clock set for 4 to get up and do it.
How long you work out?
I use my Infinity Hula Hoop for again 30 minutes. Cause this if well, yeah, 30 minutes for the Infinity Hula Hoop, and then the weights. Generally, I'll do 30 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. You feel like most women know what they want in a relationship.
Not all the.
You know what you want.
I don't even know my right now, so no.
Mm.
I'm in the process of self healing and relearning myself. So once I get to that comfortable at that point, then I can focus on what I want out of a man and what I want out of a relationship.
Mm.
Problem is nowadays, both I'm gonna say both sexes, men and female, don't work on things like self healing.
Mm. I believe in self healing. I believe you should, be alone by yourself before you get into a relationship. Because that's how hurt people. I think you need to just be by yourself. But I don't think
I
people
mean,
want
but
to do
it
that.
depends. I'm gonna say it's it's more than just that. Just because what I probably got into my first two relationships because I don't include the middle school relationships. Them bitches don't count. Um, but I got into my first two last year. Well, one last year and one this year. Prior to that, I was single the entire time, but I wasn't spending enough time working on myself. So it's one thing being alone, but are you working through your demons? If you're not seeing some kind of therapist or working through your demons, then it don't matter how much time you spend alone. You're not working on yourself.
Well, I agree to disagree. I believe some people need to be alone because they done been with so many people, and people just hop because they don't want to be alone. They just get with somebody. They say they with somebody just to pass time, but I think that's bad because you wasting your time and then the other person's time. That's why I disagree with that. But I mean, teach his own on that. Have you ever like been a guy's rebound, or you use a guy for a rebound?
Yeah, but they're aware.
How do you let them aware? How do you notify them about this?
Majority of the time, they will be aware that, yeah, I just got out of a relationship. I'm not looking for nothing else but this.
And when you say this means some dick.
Dick, cuddling. Sometimes I literally will just hit somebody up just to cuddle. My love language is touch.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So
Hell,
you
I may
just
hit you up just to cuddle and get my ass rubbed. I don't even want your dick at that point. Like, yeah, it depends.
might want to get your ass ate too.
Who said getting it ate? I said just getting it rubbed and cuddling.
Mm. So you like to use guys for. I'm convinced that women use men for different reasons, different things. One for money, one for dick, one for emotional attachment, one for phone. I just believe that right there, though. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Are you good to using guys for that?
For that, no, not really, no. Because generally my problem is I find like I've gotten out of the habit, but my problem is I end up finding a person and I end up in the position of where I catch feelings. And at that point, I don't want to deal with other people. So I don't really take the time to date around and explore my options before I just get stuck on one person.
Mm.
And my personal opinion, that's not the best thing to do. Just because once you allow yourself to get stuck on one person, you start to ignore all the fucking red flags just popping up in your face. And then you look over at things later and you're like, damn, How the fuck did I let that nigga get away with that?
Cause you was so dickmatized, you wanted some dick, and you was lonely. That's why.
It's not always stigmatized because you don't always got to sleep with the
Or you
person.
just being lonely. That's
I
why.
can admit to that part.
Exactly. My point is that. That's why most men and women, I ain't gonna just say women, both people are in toxic bullshit because they don't want to be alone. Or they just want some damn body. You know, because this is another saying too. I'd rather have somebody than nobody. That is bullshit. But we're gonna move on to you ever broke a guy like PlayStation, Xbox, or key in his car? You ever broken somebody's items?
Broke their items.
Yeah, have you ever done that before?
Purposely or on accident?
You know, such things as accidentally kid somebody's car, break some shit.
I've accidentally broken somebody's bed. So like I said, purposely or on accident?
We're gonna say purpose on purpose.
No.
How you say you accidentally broke somebody's bed?
Technically they helped with it.
How did it help? Oh, God damn, you done fucking to the bread broke, the bed broke. To the screws loose. You done fuck the screws loose.
They helped with it, but
Why is that BBW women don't like big men though? Y'all want smaller men. Why is that?
who the
Typically.
that?
Huh?
Okay, one thing about me, I don't discriminate against size. I don't discriminate against race, but I definitely do. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't discriminate against like as far as bigger men. That's fine. Smaller men. That's fine. I do discriminate against this size, and I can admit to it. I'm honest because you do have to have a certain amount of inches to ride this ride.
Mm.
Out of the fact that I've been in a position where, yeah, I got thick thighs. I've dealt with somebody that couldn't reach.
So you saying that you could leave a relationship because of bad sex?
If I, I mean, I wouldn't just leave it right away. No, I would work to teach you and give you cues. But I mean, after a certain amount of time, honestly, you probably gonna leave me because if it's bad sex and I'm left unsatisfied for too long, you gonna get anger, you gonna get frustration, and you gonna leave my ass.
I ain't never thought we would come this far that people leave a relationship because of bad sex. But how come bad sex is always blamed on the men and not the women?
They actually go leave it.
Well, no, I'm saying why is bad sex always blamed on the man but not the woman?
I didn't say that it was the man.
No, I'm just asking though in general though. Why do often women blame men for the bad for how bad the sex was instead of themselves? Sometimes you think.
You got some that don't want to take accountability for it.
Mm.
I'll call it bad sex if I'm coaching. When most people, if I'm dealing with somebody, I'm gonna coach you through things. So if I'm coaching you through things and you're like ignoring the obvious cues I'm giving you, and you're just, yeah, no, I can't do it. And then my personal opinion, you got a lot of men that are just worried about getting their own nut off, and they don't worry about the female.
I think black men has been overly sexualized of black people because black women expect men to be having these 8 or 9 inch dicks, and it's not even the case. The average dick size is 5.5 inches. So where is it? I don't know. I think because we've been watching too much porn and accepting this high expectations of sex. Because
But
if you was having sex with an Asian man, you
when
wouldn't be expecting him to have some type of lay it down like that or fuck you that damn good or a white man. But a black man, you expecting him to have fucking King Dangalang.
what do you mean? I mean, like I said, race wise, I'm not discriminating. I expect the same thing out of all the fucking races. Let's get that right.
Mm.
But then again, it's like you are aware I have a big ass and you're approaching me because of the type of body I got, and then you can't go and be hurt because I feel some type of way that you don't have the proper equipment to reach the areas I need you to reach.
Mm. So have you ever told a guy his face that you have bad dick?
To his face.
Yeah.
I try to be nice and I try not to say it, but there was one day where like it wasn't even to his face. It was over a text message. He kept pushing me, and I didn't want to tell him. And this was like, okay, I give him two chances, okay?
Mm.
Gave him two chances. Dick wasn't it, head wasn't it. Try to give him cues. He completely ignored it and did what the fuck he wanted to do.
What are these cues? What do you mean by cues, though? Because that's another thing I realized. Women don't really necessarily explain what they want. They expect men to figure it out. So what are these cues you speak of?
I explain it. I will tell you whether I need you to go harder. I will tell you whether I need you to go rougher. I will tell you what area I need you to fucking lick. Like, I'm basically I'm giving you instructions, and you're
Mm.
still not doing it.
So you like a human manual right now. Right now, you're just reading out goddamn.
I prefer not to be the dominant person, but I do have a dominant personality if I need to.
Mm,
We're not going to take charge. One of us has to. And if it's going to be shit at that point, it's going to be me.
mm. So what weird race men you prefer to be black men or it don't matter? You said.
I told you, I don't discriminate.
Yeah, I don't know though, man. I just think I don't know. Do you feel like social media like has put like a standard on beauty and how people look though?
I wouldn't say social media has helped. The world's been like that in general, especially when it comes to things like modeling. I'm looking at some of these models and I'm like, why do they have to be that small?
Mm,
And then on top of it, like, I mean, the world's gotten a bit better when it comes to plus size fashion, but the way that they had it set up is they had it set up as just because you were a bigger woman, you couldn't have cute clothes. Like, excuse me?
mm. I mean, I look at it like this right here. Everybody can't be the same height or size or whatever, but usually I guess they're going by your height and your size is a ratio or whatever the case may be. But I mean, I see though, because I be seeing commercials with be skinny girls on there, and I be like, I know they wouldn't put like a bigger woman or whatever the case may be on there. So I like that's kind of discriminating too. So I think they should show love to all places though. I agree. Because there be some skinny girls I see in the thong and the bikini, but they won't put somebody like you on there. That I don't agree with that either though. In that point, I do see the discrimination.
The way when I used to post this on my Instagram where I'm like, because I asked the question like months back where I'm like, am I wrong for not supporting Black owned businesses that don't carry my size?
Mm,
And you had some people tell me no, but I'm like, why should I take the time to shop from your business if you don't carry my size? Make it make sense. Do you expect me to buy a hat? I didn't want a fucking hat, but you want me to buy a hat just to support this business that doesn't support plus size women?
right, right. So like when you in public though, you do you feel like it's hard for like? Do you feel like guys when they look at you, they just look at your body, or do you feel like they don't really want to get to know you type shit though? It's kind of hard to like to tell whether they really want to actually be with you, or they just look at your body, like yeah, look at your ass and shit.
Yeah, there's that. That's honestly, I started to work through that just because that's also the fear with me losing weight because I'm like getting my weight, everything going through this whole journey. You're literally gonna approach me when my weight's smaller, and then I'm gonna be sitting there in the back of my head thinking, you're just with me because my weight's smaller. You you wouldn't have been showing the same effort if I was the size I actually was.
Well, you got to think about it like this too. What about a guy who was women thought he was ugly his whole life, and then he went and got money, and he's 6 figures, 7, 8, 9 figures, and now he rich. Now he probably saying, "Well, women don't want me because of my money. They didn't want me when I was broke." That goes back. They go hand in hand, right?
Hmm?
Then you got to think about that though. I just look at it like this though. I ain't judging the big size women or the fat size women or whatever. But why does the world cater to those women? But what about the oversized man or whatever? Nobody cares about their feelings or how they feel, or because of the lack of love they might get or lack of sex they're getting. But they don't care about bigger women. Why not the men?
Nobody cares about plus size women either. Let's talk.
Well, no. They cater to them more though. The world does cater to them more, but nobody caters to the oversized man. Nobody caters. They like fuck it.
Find that out now. Where? Because
Oh,
that's
it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Do you think Rick Ross will be getting this much love if he wasn't making the kind of money he's making? No. Nobody cares about the oversized man. If have you ever seen a man the size of Lizzo doing what she does? Nobody would be backing him up or like goddamn giving him his flowers and none of that shit.
and it
Lizzo doing that because she's a woman. You see what I'm saying?
go back to the part of she makes music and she makes money. Because if you think about it, right, it's the same with everyday people. You see, like, when a celebrity dies, you see the way people treat that and everything. Or if a celebrity is going through like depression and they commit suicide or something like that happens, you see how people react. And those same people that are reacting to that, a lot of them, it's like, are you treating the people are you checking on the people that be around you? Are you showing them that same amount of attention? It's one of those things where you got people that get treated differently because they are celebrities.
Mm, okay, we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that. We're okay. So I got another one. I got a couple more before I let you go. So when women give head, it's called servicing, but when men give head, it's described as controlling. Would you agree with that?
It's described as what?
It said when women give head, it's called servicing men, but when men give head, it's controlling. You agree with that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Do you initiate sex with men, or you let them initiate it?
Either or.
Okay. Based on how you attracted to the guy.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm the type of person where if I see somebody and I'm attracted to them, um, I will approach them. I'm sorry, closed mouths don't go fed. And most people would be like, "Oh, well, how do you do that? Da 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 da. How do you see yourself just going up to a man and initiating a conversation? Because I don't give a fuck and I don't like to live life with regrets."
Do you feel like you find are you attracted to the average man? Because I read a statistic most women aren't attracted to the average man. So are you attracted to most guys you see out in public or approach you?
I could be out in public. Like I said,
No, I said are you sexually or physically attracted to the guys that you see in public or approach you?
sometimes yes.
So if you had to put on a pie chart out of 100%, what percentage of men that you are attracted to that approach you?
I would actually say it's about a 50-50 chance. It really is. On a pie chart, it's a 50-50 chance.
So you only attract the 50% of men that approach you. That's high. That's high. Like I said, that statistic is true. Most women are not attracted or attracted to the average man.
I mean, like I said, I'm more open towards things, so I do have scenarios where, yeah, I do look past looks some of the times.
So you saying you had sex with an ugly man?
Yes.
Mm.
I mean, somebody could call them ugly, but then again, it's like, I feel like you could have dudes that are fine looking. Like, their physical appearance is fine, but that emotional and that mental ain't where it's at. And at that point, that makes you ugly.
Let me answer this though right here. Why do you feel like females they have sex with these assholes, they date these assholes, they have babies by assholes, but yet they complain about men are trash? Why is that?
Because they're hurt.
Mm.
It
Okay.
goes back to one of those things where it happens, they ignore the red flags. I mean, sometimes it's they ignore the red flags, and then sometimes it goes back to, I can speak on my part, it goes back to the fact of self esteem, self love.
Right. Okay.
I had to the point of where, how growing up, always being bigger size, Like I said, my history with me and birth control, I've been on God knows how many birth controls. That's honestly my longest relationship. Hell, one of them I gained 80 fucking pounds off that shit. But going back to that, I got to the point where I was like 17 and I was starting to spend more time on Twitter. And I was like, well, no, fuck it. The confidence till you make it.
Mm.
You appear more confident. The shit coming from people doesn't hurt as much. And I kind of lately, the last year working with my therapist, I've had to start breaking that down
Mm.
to
Right,
work
right.
theme back up because it's like there's certain shit that I wouldn't accept from friends, but I'm accepting this treatment from a nigga. What?
Right, right. Okay, okay, okay. We gotta go on with it. Okay. Do you feel like why you hear about women cheating? Why you hear about men? Why you don't hear about men? Talk about women cheating. Like why you don't hear about that? When men vote like voicing their opinions about women cheating or catching women cheating. Why you don't hear about that? Hear about that? You feel like?
I do hear about it.
Mm,
It's just I'm gonna be straightforward. I'm sorry. Women cheat better than men.
I agree. Have you cheated before?
No.
Well, you have to think about it though.
That's thought about it, and then I was like, "Damn, I've only been in 2 relationships. Shit, of course I didn't cheat."
Do you have sex with multiple people at the same time?
I try to avoid it. Generally, I got two consistent partners.
Hmm. So you have one guy on a Monday and another guy on a Thursday, Friday, Tuesday.
Nah,
So what you mean
but
then? So you saying
one on one week, and then maybe another on a different week, or
uh,
2 weeks from that.
but they know you ain't the only one.
Yup, just like I'm aware I'm not the only one.
Mhm. Yeah. The STD rate high right now, right?
Of course,
Mhm. I was just saying.
that don't
Yeah.
mean all of them.
You said what?
That don't mean my mouth goes on all of them, and condoms, as always.
Yeah. No, people still get pregnant with condoms.
Mm,
STDs still get happen with a condom. That's a little news flash for everybody right there who listening. Well, I use condoms. You still get some with condoms. A
yeah,
lot of
but
people.
my condition that's not really a problem.
So do you believe who are more dogs, men or women?
There's no one that's more dogs.
You know what I'm saying? If you had to choose between who are more dogs, men or women, which one would you choose?
Okay, I'm gonna say dog wise, it's gonna be men. Spiteful, it's women.
Okay. Do you like to watch? Has a guy like sent you a video of him having sex with somebody else, or do you like to watch guys sex tapes with other women?
Mm, it depends. Is there feelings? Do I have feelings for the person? If it's somebody I got feelings for, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to watch you fuck some bitch. If it's someone where I genuinely have feelings for you, or I can see myself in a relationship with you, yeah, no, I ain't finna watch you. I'm not trying to watch you fuck some bitch. Now, if it's one of those things where it's like strictly physical, no emotions involved, shit, send that shit to me. I don't care.
Okay. And you say you got two guys at the same time. Okay. You say you got two guys at the same time. You might well let them do a threesome with
Mm, I don't like to be in a situation where they know each other.
you. I mean, they won't really don't. They just know you through you though. It'd be just through a mutual friend.
But then it goes back to that argument of is it really a threesome? Because you got some people that are like, at that point, that's a train.
I mean, you might well put it all together though, right? Do you wear bonnets in public?
Mm-hmm.
So you saying you would do it or you wouldn't do it?
Gotta try something once. It's on my bucket list of things to do.
That's on your bucket list.
Yeah.
What's
Hmm?
some other? Hold on. Do you wear bonnets in public?
Bonnets?
Yeah.
No, I wear hair scarves, obviously. But
I
yeah,
like that.
no.
Do you feel like that's appropriate for women?
To wear bonnets in public?
Yes. Or scarves or pajamas in public and flip flops.
Okay, scarves. I don't see an issue with the scarf. I do not see an issue with the scarf. A bonnet, I kind of understand why some women would, especially like if they got to go out quick and their hair's not in the right state, or they could be in the middle of trying to get that shit done. But at that point, I'd rather get better off just wearing a hair scarf instead of a bonnet.
Mm, okay. 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 What's
What
the
the question you were gonna ask? Because you started asking another question, but then you backtracked.
Yeah, because I want to get that out because I'm thinking I might be doing that. I've been thinking one thing and I said enough, so I want to get that out too. I was saying, what's the kinkiest thing you did before?
It goes back to what that how you asked me if I was a porn star question. I used to be a paid dom.
I told you was a sex worker. I knew she was a damn sex worker. If you say you got a Twitter, she a fucking sex worker, guys.
Or
No
you
offense to
just
you.
have a fucking Twitter.
No offense. No offense. Listen, listen.
I
Get out
had
your
my
feelings.
Twitter since I was okay. Yeah, this is how I got caught on Twitter. But I had my Twitter since I was 11.
Listen. Get out your feelings. Get out your emotions, guys. Most likely she got a Twitter. She's a sex worker. But go ahead.
I've
So
had
you
my
was a
Twitter since I was 11. Okay.
so you say you was a dominant. Explain to everybody what that is. I don't know what that means. I want you to break that down for me.
A paid dominatrix.
Yes.
Get paid to beat people or deal with other people's fetishes.
What's the fetish you like though? What's some fetishes you like? You want to tell everybody?
My own personal fetishes?
Yeah. Go ahead. No, don't get shy now. Don't be shy now.
Uh, no, that's what I'm not getting shy.
Keep the camera still. You moving around too much.
Leave me alone. Okay, I like to dress up, so that's one thing. So I got hella costumes in the closet. I actually did get a lot of those back when I did have my twerk page too, so there was that. Uh, let's just say I got interesting box that, yeah. Cuffs, crop rider. I'm trying to think of what else I got in that box. I haven't visited that box in forever.
Somebody been shopping at Adam and Eve.
Nah, Eden Fantasy. They
Mm.
got better deals. Plus, they used to just send me coupons all the time because I used to shop there a lot because I kept breaking fucking toys. Yeah, there's that. There's a few in there. Except lately, I just have a favorite toy that I generally use.
What's your
I
favorite
mean,
toy?
normally it's my rose, but I broke that, so I still got to go and get a new one.
And what the website was you just saying?
Eden Fantasy.
Eve's Fantasy?
Eden Fantasy.
Oh, okay. 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 Hell, okay. Okay. Have you ever ate ass before?
Got as close as a gooch. That's about it.
I mean, you was already down there at the corner. You just went down the street.
No.
Would you ever do it?
Husband treatment? Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have
You
to
ever
marry
so
me to get that perk.
okay. Do you like your ass ate?
I don't mind it.
You had to part the Red Seas, but man, yeah. Right.
And
Okay.
that goes back to the you got to make sure you have enough equipment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Because I swear for God, most people be like, oh, I want to try from the back, and they don't have the right equipment. And then I end up in the situation where I'm sitting there wrong hole, wrong hole. And if I got to say it more than once, I've gotten to the point where now, if I got to tell you wrong hole more than twice, I'm fucking leaving you. I am leaving you there still hard, didn't bust a nut, blue balled and everything.
damn.
Because what you're not going to do is you're not going to keep poking my poor asshole. That's what's not going to happen.
Do you like anal too?
I don't do anal.
They
I
say
just have
bigger. They
one
say
hole.
thick. Mm-hmm. What you were saying? What you were saying? I was trying to say what you were saying.
I said I decided to save one hole for my people.
Now they say now this has been a stigma in the community though. In the community, they say thick girls can't take no dick.
Is it a little harder for me after my two procedures? Yeah, but prior to that, oh God, shit. I think my toy Tyrese is somewhere in the closet. That bitch
Six.
about 10 inches.
Well, that's plastic though. We talking about the real thing. We talking about that flesh, skin on skin.
Yeah, and I used to be able to take them bigger inches, but after my procedure last year, it's a little harder.
So like, what's a good dick length for you though? What's your ideal dick size since you got a lot back there, a lot of dragging the wagon type shit.
Mm, 6.5 to 9.5.
Dang.
Anything bigger than that, but you would be surprised how many people approach me with bigger than that, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I like my insides.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Because a lot of females nowadays they say they care about the girth and shit like that. They
But
be saying.
then you gotta think about it, because it's like you said with the whole parting the Red Sea.
Yeah.
Um, my that back area is gonna take swallow at least about 2-3 inches of that.
Yeah.
And then they gotta be on top of that, the angling of depending where my thighs is at, go swallow a little bit more of that. Otherwise, they're gonna end up in that situation where they hit in the wrong hole, and I'm gonna be mad, especially because for some reason, everybody see a fat ass and they're like, "I just gotta hit it from the back."
Do you do you throw it back or you just lay there? Or you a pillow princess?
So nowadays, after I've adjusted, because yeah, it takes adjusting.
Keep the
Okay.
camera still. Keep that thing still. Keep it moving. Moving.
So after I've adjusted, because nowadays I could be like a slip and slide, and I still gotta adjust to your size regardless, because the walls be hella fucking tight. Um, yeah, after I've adjusted, shit, I'm ready to go. I'm throwing it back.
Mm-hmm.
And you better have the control to fucking stay, keep yourself in there.
Mm.
Because I have people that don't and they be fucking flying out. And that's not my fault. That's yours at that point.
You wanna twerk so for us right now and give us a preview of why?
I'm in bed. They can find my TikTok and see something.
You wanna give everybody a 360?
Hmm?
You wanna give everybody a 360?
My stand's over there and I'm in bed.
I mean, it's me now. It's me. It's Jay Reed though. Come on, it's me. This Jay Reed right here. This big Jay Reed right here. This is the big homie. This is like big homie right here type shit. This big homie right here. This is legendary right here. It's me.
I
This
just want me to get out of bed.
is
I'm
me.
fucking in bed.
This is me we talking about right here. This is
I
me.
gotta go through the most and adjust everything. Gotta go through the most to go and adjust everything. Because as I'm sitting, everything gets tucked wherever it's tucked at.
Listen. I got time today. I got time today.
Now I got time today for me.
I got time.
Damn.
I got time today.
I had to get off the fucking phone case for this shit. My ring light does not like the phone case. Because I got a pop socket on it. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I gotta lower y'all some more. I be
Yeah,
forgetting.
Lord Nelson. I wanna see this show right here. Okay. Okay. You got the oh. Can you make it clap for us?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'll
Yee.
get the wiggle. That's about it.
So you gotta turn around and make it jiggle. We can't see the side though. Yes, sir. Woo! You said you ain't got no kids?
No.
Oh, have mercy.
Again,
Ooh.
birth control. Everybody asks me how I got an ass. Birth control and my genes. I got it from my mother. Most of her weight goes to her lower half. Mine does too.
So you always been thick like that?
Um, this size, nah. I mean, I've always had some kind of ass and thighs.
Mm, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's the truth right there. That's the truth.
But then
Yeah.
again, it's a blessing and it's a curse. Cause shit, when you
What's the
13
blessing?
and you got thighs and hips and ass and you got motherfuckers following you and you like, I'm 13 and they still contemplating whether they want to catch that charge or not, it's a pain in the ass.
Damn, damn. Next time you want to have to twerk something for us though. But I got a couple more. Like I got a couple more. Goddamn. Do you feel like hold on, I'm about to say the last one. How much would they charge you to do dominatrix though?
Beating people, 250 an hour.
Damn. Okay. Has a guy ever like offer you money for sex, or have you ever had money for sex?
At that point, no. Because, I mean, generally, I am what you call, I consider therapy. They want you to go cold turkey. I'm an addict. I can admit to that part. I've
Mm.
gotten better, but I'm going to say my ex changed a lot about me. But yeah, no, I'm an addict. So
So you a sex?
generally, offering me sex for money, I'm like, nah.
So you a differ?
hmm
What's the longest you can go without sex? You think?
Honestly, just recently I went 7 months.
Mm.
Before that, I went a year and a half.
Mm.
But yeah, about a year
You
and a
looking?
half.
You looking for more sex partners, or you satisfied with the ones you have?
Mm, the ones I have about to get cut off.
Why is that?
I'm at the point where it's like I would prefer to be able to date around and have one consistent sex partner while I'm dating around and on the journey of figuring myself out.
Mm. So how you gonna cut them off? You gonna tell them to their face, or you gonna fuck them one more time?
I'm pretty sure they'll notice just because I'll just be around them, but they ain't getting pussy.
Oh wow. Oh, so you like to play games with the sex type shit? You
How's
know?
that playing games?
Why you just won't tell them I don't want to fuck you no more, or be with you no more?
I'm still figuring out what the fuck I want.
Mm. So back to what we were saying, you don't know what you want.
I already stated that.
Why is it so hard to figure out what you want though?
Because I'm still working on figuring out myself.
Mm.
I'm indecisive as fuck. I can admit to that.
Oh, I know. I can tell.
One day I'm like, okay, you know what? I might just want a relationship. And then I'm like, yeah, no, that sounds stressful.
So which is easier? You think just getting community dig, or just being in a relationship? You think?
Community dick is complicated just because it's like, I mean, even beforehand, at a certain point in time, once I get to know you, which that generally ends up happening, feelings develop. I'm not trying to be in a situation where feelings develop, but my feelings aren't returned.
Mm.
So I
So you
prefer
saying
relationship
you want to be
over
able to
that.
fuck some? Oh, my bad. What you was saying?
I said so I would prefer a relationship at that point. But then it was like after my last relationship, now it's like that's where I'm kind of at the point where I am wanting to get rid of partners just because it's like I've started to pay more attention to the energy that I'm receiving from the other person. Because, like, when you sleep with somebody, you're getting the energy that they have. And it's not always good energy coming to you.
Mm.
And at that point, it's like that big shit. You ain't getting talked to again. I ain't sleeping with you again. Like that's how it is. Once I sleep with you and I'm getting that bad energy and it starts to affect my mental a little bit, nah, that's a sign for God. I'm gonna need to leave that alone.
No, you was believing in God, you would have never fucked them in the first damn place. Goddamn. But my thing is this. Do you feel like you want it all? Do you feel like most women feel like they can have it all?
I don't even have, but I have it all.
Have it all. Just have everything they want. You know, just have their cake and eat it too, and just
Mm,
have.
I mean, in this generation, I feel like I can't have it all. I'm at the point where I'm like, shit, fuck Mary for love. Can I make? Let's make a proposition, okay? At this point, I want kids. You want kids? Bet.
But wait a minute though. You say you want to be. You say you want to be married, right?
I do see myself getting married,
How?
but now I'm kind of at the point where it's more so we could not love each other, get
Wait,
married, and love
wait,
might just appear.
wait. Let's slow down. How are you wife material to get married though?
That's what I'm working on now.
But this is my thing though. That's what I think dating is so frustrating for women like yourself and like women. Because they can have frivolous sex all they want. They can have this meaningless sex. But the men have to choose their wives. And y'all are mad because the men that y'all want don't want to choose y'all to be wives.
I don't see anybody whose wife I really want to be.
Or the
I
man that you
mean,
want don't want you back.
the last one I wanted did want me. I just wasn't in the right mindset, and I
Oh,
had issues where I shut down. That's my thing. That goes back to the my mental wasn't straight.
mm.
And when you don't have your mental straight and you haven't worked through your own demons, you could feel like with dudes, you could feel like your husband material, but I'm sorry, if you got demons you ain't worked through, you ain't nobody's husband material.
Well, first you need to work on your demons and work on your stuff. But I'll say this right here though. You say you want to be married though. Why you want to be married?
Business purposes.
Oh my fucking goodness. If you want a business, go get you an LLC.
I'm not just saying as far as that. Yes, I do. I want kids in the future and I want my kids to be able to have things that I've never had. So, as far as at that point, I do want my kids to have both parents in the same household.
You think a baby is gonna fix that?
I wasn't looking for just a baby.
Mm. Well, I mean, hey, I
Plus,
mean,
again, back to business purposes. I'm sorry, being in the same household and being married is actually a better deal than being in the same household and not being married.
well, if you're just doing it for business purposes, I'm telling you that relationship ain't gonna last long at all. That's gonna fade away. You
Let
gonna
me
hate
tell
him.
you,
He gonna
I've seen ones where they're doing it for love, and I've
no,
seen some of
no.
them not last either.
Wait. Slow down. If you just doing it just for like business, like you just said, that ain't gonna work long.
No, I'm
That
not
ain't gonna
saying
last.
it's just for that. I'm saying at this point, so if it were up to my mother, I would have been in an arranged marriage. I'm at the point where shit, looking at this generation, that arranged marriage might have been worth a try.
But wait a minute though. You said the generation though, but you kind of don't you feel like you're a part of the problem instead of the solution if you out doing what you doing instead of healing and bettering yourself to be ready for marriage or being a wife? Don't you feel like that?
That's being worked on.
I mean, how okay? You said that's getting worked on, so I'm gonna entertain this bullshit. How's that getting worked on if you're getting your back blown out by a guy that you don't see in your future?
I'm getting my backbone out by a guy that I did see a future with, but in that situation, again, feelings weren't returned.
Mm, All right, this is the last one for real though. What are things you tired of hearing men say when they try to get with you? What's some things you tired of hearing men say?
I'm gonna blow you back out. That ain't happened.
Give me 5 things you tired of hearing men say when they trying to get in your drawers, get that twat, get that wop. Take your
Damn,
time with
there's
it.
so many I can't even get it down to
Yes,
five.
yes you can. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Slow down with it. You know something. You know something.
Damn, that's hard.
Bullshit. You said you know a lot just now. You gave me one. You said blow your back out. What you tired of hearing men say? Come on.
Shit, copping about how long they can fucking last.
Mm. 2, 3 more. Give me three. Give me 3 more.
Capping about their head game.
Mm. Your head game must be fire then.
Mine's regular. I don't cap out mine. Mine's regular.
Mm. You include the balls too.
My goal is to try to fit it all in my mouth.
Okay. All right, you.
I prefer wine or tequila off of it, but yeah,
So you would throw the swords, huh?
it's regular. I told you
All right, you
it's
on three
regular.
right now. I need two more. I need two more.
Damn. The ones I stated pretty much cover all the grounds because
Mm.
generally what they say fits into all them categories.
When you feel like a guy can't, you ever been with a guy he can't get hard or some shit? He can't get up.
I've been around one before and I convinced him he had coke it because I don't know where the fuck it was gonna fit.
Mm.
Like
So you,
the shit looked like it wouldn't even make it past my tongue ring, so I left him alone.
damn, how you knew it was fun? You just told him to pull it out.
Yeah, because you don't send me an eggplant emoji and then you have a baby carrot. Not even a baby carrot. You got a half a baby pickle. That's what I'm not finna deal with.
Can you tell when a guy got a big dick though? You be
Mm,
looking at his crotch though, or whatever, his print when you talking to him, or like when you're hanging out. Or,
I mean, yeah, sometimes I pay attention to that. It's easier to tell when you're out and you're dancing on the person. It's easier to tell.
or you go to clubs and party and shit.
Not as much as I used to.
You said when they dancing on you, you can tell.
I said it's easier to tell if you're going out and you're dancing on somebody.
Oh
Last
yeah,
weekend was the first time I went to a club in about a year.
you had fucked that guy that day. He had put that thing on you. You was backing it up on.
I ain't deal with nobody I was dancing with there.
Mm.
I have a habit of where majority of the time I go back to old partners.
Typical, like most typical women. Right, right. So you say you can tell. Okay. So you feel like when a guy can't get up, though, is it his problem
I
or your
mean, but
problem?
don't men? I know some men that do the same thing where they hop out of a relationship and they go back to dealing with females they previously dealt with.
Mm. Well, I
So
gotta ask you.
is it just typical women if men do the same thing?
Wait, I can't hear you moving around too much. I can't. You
I
gotta keep
said
it.
there's men that do the exact same thing where they'll hop out of a relationship and they'll go back to dealing with females they previously dealt with.
All right, we gotta go back to my previous one. So when a guy can't get hard or whatever, is it your fault or his fault? You think?
If he can't get hard, I mean, there's a chance he might not be attracted to you. So that would be on you. Or, I mean, is he sober? That's one thing I would like to know because I've met some where they're not sober.
Mm, right, right. Hey, I appreciate you coming on and shit, though, man. Appreciate you coming on. We had some good debates, good topics. You got any questions you'd like to ask before I let you go?
Nope, I'm good. I gotta take my ass to sleep.
Hey, we out here. Appreciate you.
All right, bye.